Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again today. I picked up this palette the other day and it's the new Anastasia Shadow Contour Palette. And I haven't really played around with it, but I really wanted to, so I thought while I'm doing that I would film a video for you guys. And I did this smoky look with a nice shiny metallic middle center with some of the colors in this kit. So I hope that you enjoy this video and let's get started. To start off, I'm going to prime my face with my MAC Fix Plus as I normally do. Then I am going to go in with my foundation, and today I'm using the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup, and I am in the shade 260 Bisque. Then once I am done putting that on my face, I am going to go in and blend it in with my Beauty Blender as I normally do for a thicker foundation. Then I am going to go in with my concealer, and today I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal, and I am in the shade 20 Light, and I like this shade just because it highlights the face and it is darker than the foundation I'm using. So I first put this on the back of my hand to warm the product up so it would be easier to blend. After I put the concealer on my hand to warm it up, I apply it to the under eyes, nose, forehead, and chin area as I normally would. If you can tell, it is harder to blend out than my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but this still is a nice concealer to use if you're looking for a cheaper alternative. After I am done putting on my concealer, I will take my Anastasia Contour Kit as usual, and I'm going to be mixing the Vanilla and Banana shade. And for this shade, I'm going to be using it to set under the eye. That way my concealer has no way of running throughout the day. Once I am done concealing my under eyes and setting it, I will be taking my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in Medium Plus to set the rest of my liquid foundation on my face. Then I'm going to take this bronzy shade in my contour kit, and I'm going to use it as a base for my contour on the sides of my cheeks and on the temples of my head. Next, I'm going to go into contour with the shade Fawn from the Anastasia Contour Kit, and today I'm using a new brush that I have. It's the Baby NARS Eda brush, and I am loving it so far. You really get a nice contour. So like usual, I take that on my cheekbones, my forehead, down the nose, and to get a sculpted face, I go down on the chin. Now I'm taking the vanilla shade out of my Anastasia Contour Kit and putting that just under where I've contoured to get a more chiseled out cheekbone. Next I'm going in with the NARS shade Daydream out of my palette Blame It on NARS, and I'm just sweeping this on the cheeks with my Duo Fiber brush. And of course, my favorite highlight of the moment, the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in Champagne Pop. I am just taking this shade and dousing it all over my face on the highlight on my cheeks, the highlight to my nose, forehead, and chin. Finally, for the inspiration of this look, the Anastasia Shadow Contour Palette. These colors are so pretty. They are pretty neutral, but there's also some really fun ones, and you get matte shades as well as shimmer shades. So to start off the look, I'm going to take Soft Peach, and I'm going to sweep this all over my eyelid as the base for the eyeshadow look. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade with Moracco, and I'm going to use the fluffy end of the brush that came in this palette, and I'm going to be taking that color and putting it towards the outside of my lid. I'm going to make sure to blend this in really nicely into the Soft Peach shade that I put on previously. And now I'm going to take the shade Fudge, and I'm going to put that a little bit lower than the Moracco shade, but I'm going to try and blend these evenly in together so that way they flow really nicely. Then I am going to go in with the shade Noir, and I'm going to be taking this black shade and putting it on both of the outer corners of my eyes, so on the inside towards the nose and the outside towards the ears. I'm going to be taking my MAC 217 brush to really blend this in to the shade Moracco and Fudge. Then I'm going to go back in with my soft peach shade and blend this in towards the noir shade so that way it doesn't look like there's too many harsh lines and that it's really well blended. And so again, I saw that the dark noir shade was not as prominent as it was before I blended. So I'm taking the fluffy end of my brush with noir and I'm really blending that into the other shades. Next, I'm going to be going in with the most gorgeous shade ever, Pink Champagne. To enhance that pink champagne shade, I'm going to be taking some MAC Fix Plus on the brush I'm using to apply it. When I apply the shadow, I'm going to only apply to the center of my eyelids. That way it gives this look another dimension and still keeps the smokiness of the eye. Then I'm going to go back in with Moracco and I'm going to blend this in a little to the pink champagne shade just to make sure that everything flows into each other and there are no harsh lines. Once I'm done, I'm also going to be taking Soft Peach to blend everything in together as well. I'm going to go back in with a Noir shade and I'm going to enhance the places that I put the black shade on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. Then I'm going to be taking the pink champagne shade again with my finger this time and I'm going to be dabbing it on the center of my eyelids just to enhance the shade a little more so it's a little more prominent. Next I'm going in with my favorite palette from Maya Mia Anastasia and I'm taking the shade Vanilla just to highlight under my eyebrows. Once I'm done highlighting under my eyebrows, I'm going to be taking the Fudge shade from the Contour Shadow Palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade on the underneath of my eyelid, right below the waterline. Then I'm going to go in the shade Noir, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner of the waterline to get an even smokier, darker look. I'm curling my lashes today with my Shiseido eyelash curler, and then I'm going to go in with my MAC Mascara Zoom Waterfast Lash in the shade Waterfast Black. Then for the final touch, I'm going to go in with the lipstick shade Brave by MAC, and this is a satin finish, and I thought it just went really well with this smoky look because it's such a neutral lip. And finally, to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus to set everything in place. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it has inspired you to create a smoky look like this. Please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.